Hey there, happy Thanksgiving week. I'm Kathy Shepard, and thanks for joining MK Pink Mini Sessions. So it's Thanksgiving week, and we're probably all getting ready to cook something, or maybe you're making your favorite recipe, or gonna at least eat your favorite recipe, right? So in honor of that, we're talking about some eye recipes. So if you've gotten your latest lookbook, if you're not on your consultant's mailing list, send her a message right now and tell her you want to be on her mailing list so you get the newest books that come out. They come out 4 times a year. And so these are called, we're going to do an eye recipe today. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. And we're using our brand new eye shimmer sticks. They are a regular line, basically eye crayons. And so I've already prepped my eyelids with my concealer. I've got some under eye corrector on. We did a demo with these a couple of weeks ago. If you have not taken a look at that, go back and check out that video. If you can't find the video, message me so I can direct send that to you. Okay, so concealers are on. The concealers actually act as an eye primer to keep your eyeshadow on, make the eyeshadow brighter for you. So are we ready to jump in? So we're going to do this look right here on one eye, and then I'll show you a different look that I've tried on my own, all right, that's not in the book. So this one is going to use these shades right here. They're going to use two powder shades. They're going to use Biscotti and Rose Gold. And then we are going to use two shimmer sticks. We're going to use Pink Prisms and something bronze. What's the name of this one? Shimmer stick, Pink Prisms, and Radiant Bronze. So now these stay on really, really well. So I'll just put some here on the back of my hand. So you can put your eyeshadows on just by coloring on your eyelid with that, like that. So right after you put them on, they will kind of smudge, and you can kind of blend them a little bit. But once they're there and they dry, you're going to need your eye makeup remover to get them off. That's how wonderful these are, because they're stay on all day kind of eyeshadow. Now the other way you can do it is to apply some, just put some on your finger and then apply to your eyelids. You get a little softer look. And then the other way is to use your concealer brush or cream eye color brush and just take some on your brush and apply to your eyelid. And that gives you an even softer look, okay? So there we go. So we're going to show you this recipe. So there's 3 tools, your fingers, just direct apply, or the cream eye color brush. We're going to start with Biscotti. Remember, Biscotti is this one right here. Let me pull my hair back so you can see. Now, I did pre-record our session tonight, so let me know that you're here, and I'll chat back in the chat box just to say hello. And if you have questions, I always message you back and answer your questions. Okay, let's see. We're going to grab our all-over eyeshadow brush, and we're going to take the Biscotti. I'm going to take the Biscotti first. I'm going to grab my mirror. And we are going to apply that right here. They call this the base. The base is your lid. It is from the lashes to where your eye folds, which is called the crease. Okay, there we go. I'm going to put a little bit more of that on. Okay, so there's our Biscotti. That's a nice base there. Then we're going to use the Radiant Bronze in the crease. So I am actually going to just use the crayon and put it in there, and then I'm going to take the cream eye color brush, and I like this because you can really get it where you want. Now I'm not going to swipe it back and forth because I will get a really dark line. I'm just kind of pressing this in here, okay, like that. That's my crease. See where, so we don't want to leave it like that. That looks like just a big old line. So your eyeshadows shouldn't be lines. They should just blend from one side to the other. I'm going to use my finger to do a little blending too. Okay, there we go. So that's a really nice soft crease look. There we go. Now it's so you could just wear those 2 shades if you want. So all of our eye crayons are Shimmers. So just so you know, now we're going to do rose gold as the liner, and I'm going to use the smudger brush. I'm going to show you something here. I'm going to spray it with finishing spray about that far away. It just dampens it enough so I don't get so many of those little sprinkles that kind of, what do you call that? Sprinkle down on my skin underneath my eye. So I'm going to line my eye. I've already got some black eyeliner on, so I did put that on first. And then I'm just going to do this to put a little rose gold there. Add a little bit more of that. Right there. Okay, just to add a little highlight. And then you're going to finish with your pink prisms as soon as I find pink prisms. And that's going to be, they call it to enhance. And it's basically going to go on the inside corner of the eye. So this little diagram gives you like where the star is, where the diamond, the triangle, the circle. This shows you everywhere to put this. So it's a little paint by number there. So let me make sure I have this pink prisms here. Yep, I'm gonna grab this. Oh, I forgot to tell you, these twist up and twist down. Is that cool? Okay. So I just realized I didn't bring any mascara in here. So these will look a whole lot better when you add a little layer of mascara too. Okay, so then that just adds a little layer more of shimmer on the inside corner of the eye. Actually, I can see better, and you can see better when you have, look how soft this look is. Okay, the biscotti keeps the eye nice and light. Okay, because these are all kind of dusty shades, and then the shimmers just kind of add a little sparkle and a little, I wouldn't say sparkle, glitter is too much, it's more shimmer. Okay, all right, so let's try another recipe on the other eye. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and start with that. I'm going to mix biscotti and crystalline, and we're going to just put that all over this eyelid. Okay, because crystalline is pretty sheer, but I like that little brightness on the inside corner of the eye. Then we're going to take the Copper Aura. I love this shade, and we're going to put this right over top of that. And I'm just drawing it right on there this time because it's not quite as dark as the bronzy one. Okay, so then you've got this beautiful copper color on the lid. It's a little more vibrant. Then I think I'm going to take some hazelnut. Let's see here. Let's grab my smudger brush again. Normally I would have my crease brush or an applicator, but this smudger brush works just fine. I can put that right there in the crease. Give me a nice little lift. That's why you put the eyeshadow in the crease. It gives your eyes a little lift, so your eyes look alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. And if you've been cooking and cleaning and getting all ready for Thanksgiving, you may think that you're not alive, awake, alert, and enthusiastic, right? You may feel a little droopy. So just make sure and get that crease color in there, and that'll make your eyes at least look awake, right? Now this is the darker shade that I like. This is called Midnight Galaxy. And so it is kind of a smoky gray color. And so I'll show you, I'm just going to use the tapping motion with this, and I'm going to use this as the accent shade on the outside corner, so that I get kind of that. So that's kind of a blob. You know, I'm famous for my blobs, but that's just not, we don't want to leave it like that. So I'm going to go back here and grab the cream eye color brush. It's also called a concealer brush in your catalog or on the website. And I'm just going to blend that Midnight Galaxy in on the lid a little bit. Maybe use my finger. Probably got a little too much there. But you know, if you wear glasses, you can wear your eye colors just a little darker because the filter of the eye of the glass, it you just don't see all the eye colors as vibrant when you have your glasses on. Now I think I'm going to go back and add a little bit of that crystalline just on the inside corner of the eye, just to give it a little more pop. But I'm not going to cover up the copper aura. If I did, I can put some up here. I'll put some up here on this eye too. Let me grab that copper aura. So eyeshadow is kind of just, it's not just a one-step thing where you just put it on and you're done. You can go back and, just because you start with the light color doesn't mean that you're going to never go back and add. You can go back in and add the light color. Or if you get too much dark, you can smudge it away. Or if you don't have enough dark, you can go back and add a little bit more dark, or your middle color. So like I said, I already started with the black eyeliner. So let's see. I don't know if the lighting's great enough. I'll close my eyes so you can see, but they're so easy to use, really. So this eye has got Golden Copper and Midnight Galaxy, and there's also some hazelnut and some crystalline mixed in with this one. This one is using Rose Gold. Now I did put it over top the black eyeliner because I need a little depth. You might need brown. We've got brown, black, steely, and blue eyeliner. I like to line the eyelid first because when you put a darker line here at the base of your lashes, it makes your lashes look longer and more visible. So make sure you're using a little bit darker eyeliner. And then I did put that rose gold over top of that. And then I had the pink prisms in the corner and the radiant bronze in the crease. So a little different look there. So there's a couple of eye recipes for you. I highly recommend these because they are going to be great for this busy holiday season. So, sometimes you just want to, I played around with these a lot, but you can put any of these on just one color, swipe them on, blend it with your finger, and be out the door, maybe with a little mascara and a gloss. Now, this lip color, just in case you're wondering, that is the Downtown Brown with the berry lip liner, and I put some pink, is it pink parfait? That might have been the last color. We have the same colors, but the company seems to change the names. Pink Ballerina this time. Pink Ballerina, pretty much the same thing as pink parfait. That's a little lip gloss on top. I had used a little bit of our lip oil. This is the berry lip oil with that as well. So it just makes a nice kind of a, cherry mocha look. And it's a great fall look too. And it goes really nice with the eyes because the eyes are a little on the lighter side. And then the lips can be a little deeper. But if you're not a big dark lip person, just wear your Beach Bronze lip gloss with this, or maybe your Mauve Crush or Mauve, there's another Mauve. Mauve Crush is the gloss, I believe. No, Unique Mauve is the gloss, and Mauve Crush is the hydrating lipstick. Or you might just want to do natural. So there's lots of choices. Ask your consultant. She will be happy to share some information with you, maybe sit down with you, give you some tips. That's what we do. We're consultants. We help consult with you to help you figure out what you need to know, whether it's a new look, how to put on eyeshadow, how to use your eyeliner, which mascara to choose, which skin cleanser is best for you, or you need more moisturizer. That's what we do. We're consultants. And if you'd like to be a consultant, we can teach you how to do that as well. So it's super, I started in December of 1987, so it's been 38 years. And why in the heck did I start in December when you think, gosh, it's kind of busy? Well, the job I had at the time, things would slow down in December. And I thought this is a perfect time for me to try something new. And I could do a couple of weeks of training and really take some time to learn about the products. And my consultant said she would show me how to sell some products in those few weeks in December and make a little extra cash for the holidays. And I thought, well, that's a good thing too. So I just thought I'd give it a try. And if it didn't work, then it didn't work. But I'd never know until I tried. So I'd invite you to maybe think about this a little bit. In December, the company is going to make it even easier for you to sell products. So you can start now in November, start yourself signed up, start some training, but immediately in the 17th of December, you will be able to sell directly to anybody you want and immediately make 30%, and it will be directly shipped to the customer from you. So you will not have any inventory. You will be able to just direct ship and immediately make 30%. Now, then as those orders come in, then your commissions can increase to 50%. So we can give you all of that information, but it is about to become one of the easiest ways to make a little extra side cash. So I invite you to maybe get jump started now. Let us give you a little bit of training, get a little bit your feet wet, a little bit more about the products so you can share them, share your favorites with your friends and family, because you're going to be seeing all those friends and families over the holidays anyway. And so what a great time to be able to recommend and be that consultant and recommend the products that you know you love and that they work for you. So anyway, thanks for joining us tonight. I've got a great agenda set up for December for you. Next week, I will be doing another iLook demo, and then we've got some other fun demonstrations for you the whole rest of December. So we will see you next week. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Gobble, gobble.